Minkah, when you're getting ready to have a rematch against a really good opponent, do you think it's easier or harder to beat them the second time?
It's always harder to beat them the second time because they know what you do, they know, and they kind of know what you run. So it's definitely harder to beat them the second time, but it's kind of what they run too. So it kind of goes both ways.
Minkah, obviously Deshaun had a great game against you guys last year. What you've seen on him of tape this year, do you feel like he's improved, or he's kind of the same player you saw last year?
I mean, he's similar in play last year, but he's definitely gotten better, making better decisions with the ball, and he's using his feet a little bit more, and they're running him a little bit more. So he's definitely gotten better since last year.
You guys have done well against mobile quarterbacks this year. What do you think was it about his game last year that was just so, impressive?
It was just his ability to get out the pocket and throw the ball. And I feel like it's because we have a kind of a different defense this year than we had last year. But we couldn't really contain him, and he was running around, and we had to cover for a whole lot of time, which is real hard to do in the secondary. And he was making throws that were real good throws and hard to contest when you're covering for that long and you're tired and they have a fresh receiver in the game. So it was a combination of a whole bunch of different things.
In the locker room, could you gather, was there maybe a consensus, or was the team leaning one way or the other as far as facing Clemson or Ohio State? Obviously there's history with both those teams. Was there one team that you guys wanted more?
No, it didn't matter. It mattered to us, whoever was the next game.
Do you feel like you guys are preparing the same way this year that you guys did last year for this game?
No, we can't prepare the same way because it's a different team, different game, but it's a big game, so we got to prepare it like it's a national championship game and just be focused. Have everybody all in and bought in, and even though we did beat them, it's still a great team. We gotta practice like they're a great team.
Coach Saban said that you guys are just doing 2 full pad practices from now till kickoff. At this point in the season, how much can you guys really do from a physical standpoint with less than a week to go? Or is at this point, is it just watching tape, looking for tendencies?
It's a combination of both. You still do a whole lot physically, because at this point in the season is where a lot of defenses don't really tackle well because you haven't played the game so long. So these last 2 games you don't really tackle very well. You kind of seen how all these games have been like 45 points scored each way. So you practice a whole lot of tackling drills, wrapping up while you're going against the offense and the scouts. So I feel like that's what you do physically, and also what you said, just watching film, looking at tendencies and stuff that they do.
Minkah, a lot's been made of Clemson wanting revenge, so to speak, against you guys, but your defense after last year talked about how you guys were disappointed in yourselves for what you gave up. Is there a little bit of wanting to show that you can contain this offense?
Yeah, definitely. Because after last year, to be honest with you, it didn't even feel like we won the game because of how bad we played. And I was real upset. My mom, after the game, I was looking real upset. I had my head down. And she was like, "You won the game, man. Like, you won the national championship. Like, cheer up." And I was like, "Nah, we didn't play how we were supposed to play. It didn't feel like we won the game." So I feel like everybody kind of used that one game, kind of in the off season and in the summer and stuff to kind of push them and remember, like, if you don't do what we're supposed to do, we're not gonna play how we're supposed to play. So we all been working real hard and using it as kind of motivation. So it's kind of like we want revenge too in that way.
How powerful of a motivator is that? I mean, you guys experienced that with Ole Miss earlier this season. When a team's beating you in a big game and you get a shot at them the next year, how much of a motivator is that really?
It's a big motivator. Because like last year. We beat Clemson, and they're using that as their motivation for the whole season. Like, I seen like they were saying that's all we look forward to this whole season, playing Bama in the championship game. And, so it's a real strong motivator when you lose to somebody, especially when you don't lose a whole lot. So.
Your thoughts on the coach says State Sarkisian and how's the offense looking in practice at the moment?
They look pretty good today. They've been practicing a lot harder than what they usually do, and the offense and the receivers been saying like they've been doing a lot more than what they usually do, and he's been pushing them. So it's real good that they're doing that.
Thanks, Minkah.
Thanks, Minkah.
Yeah.